Hello YouTube, my name is Amysbro. For this video we are going to be showing off some pickups that we got through the course of this week. We're going to start from Monday, September the 12th, which is actually a funnier day when you think about it. I'll explain why. And then we're going to end up with today, or for some of you it'll be yesterday, Thursday, and we're going to show off everything we picked up between the post office and a place called Play and Trade at the Morristown Mall in Morristown, New Jersey. So, let's get started. The first thing that we're going to show is this. This is the concert DVD for the singer Mamoru Mayano, and it is called Wondering. Now, here's the interesting thing about it. I don't know if you'll be able to read that, but the date says 2010 September the 12th, right? Okay. So when this was shipped out, it was shipped out on last Thursday, so a week ago. It came in to the US and it came to my post office Saturday the 10th. However, I didn't go to the post office that day. I went on September the 12th, the day after 9/11. 6 years to the day of the concert, I literally picked this up from the post office. It is the funniest thing that's ever happened. And I didn't do it intentionally, but the fact that I own it now, I'm actually quite happy. In case you're wondering, I do have a goal actually. The goal is to get every single one of his concert DVDs from the time Vita started in 2010 to whenever it ends. Oh, and in case you're wondering, this is just a slipcover. This is what the actual DVD looks like. And on the back, we actually do have two DVDs. And in case you're wondering, we did go to the JBC Hall in Tokyo. Interesting thing about that, if you've ever seen, what is it? I want to say it's Chateau de Versailles, when they did Jubilee for Versailles. They actually filmed some stuff for one of the DVDs at JBC Hall. Actually, it's pretty cool. And I have watched that entire DVD. Although that one actually has subtitles. I'm not expecting this one to. Now, next up, we have a stack of games sitting in front of me, which I got from, like I said, Play and Trade at the Morristown Mall. Okay? They're not in order of system. They're just kind of helter-skelter here. So, knowing that, and I'm also going to tell you that I did get some imports, and I did get some PSP games. The PSP games were actually buy two, get one free, and I didn't even know it. The imports, and I didn't know this till the guy told me, were also buy two, get one free. So, shall we get started? The first game we're going to take a look at, here's a game called, now, hold on. The first game we're going to take a look at is called Algorithm. This comes to us from a company called Acquire, and it is rated A by Cetero. Here's a fun fact for you. I know jack shit about this game. I'm going to probably research this game in the very near future, but in case anybody's curious, it was $25. But I literally know two things about this game, jack and shit, but I'm going to make sure that I learn about it before I go and play it, and if I beat it, I will review it for you. I do promise that. So, that's this game. Next up, we have Blue Dragon for the DS. I don't remember if I actually owned the English copy of this game. This is the Japanese copy, and it is also rated, by the way, A. I do remember playing this on the 360 briefly, and I do like the game. it's going to be interesting. Now, I'm really going to be testing this out, because my 2DS, because I don't know if it will actually play an import game. So that'll be interesting to see for the first time. And if it does, cool. If not, I'm not worried about it, because I at least have it for my collection, because I've been neglecting my DS collection lately, and I actually feel really bad about that. But yeah, Blue Dragon. Next, we got, for the 3DS, the next two games are 3DS related, a game that I have actually heard very good things about, but I've never actually played it. I've never actually owned it. That is Bravely Default. This game is, in case anybody's curious, $35. And like I said, I don't know anything. I've heard good things about it. I don't know really what it's about yet, though. But I do plan on playing this game, because it sounds like it's going to be a very fun game to play. And they also had Bravely Second. I didn't get that one. If it's there and I go back again to play and trade, I will pick it up, though, because I actually want to collect the game. So yeah, Bravely Default. I hear that's a really rare game too, as far as like trying to find it in stores. So the fact that it's like $35 and at like 40 something at like GameStop, yeah, or like I think they usually charge like $50 for it. Here's one that I actually just started playing, and I'm like addicted to it. This is Puzzle and Dragons Z, or for some people, Puzzle and Dragons Z, and Puzzle and Dragons Super Mario Bros. Edition double pack. I'm going to tell you a really funny story about this game series. I have tried to play on 2 Android emulators, BlueStacks, Nox. From my understanding, there is something with the way the game was coded that does not agree with either of those emulators. But I have this now, and actually I think this plays better on a 2 or 3DS than it probably would on a phone. Just my opinion. But hey, I'm enjoying it. That's what I... Funny thing, I'm in a beginner's dungeon. One of the very first dungeons in the game. And I've already gotten my first Mega Evolution. Or my very first Mega Egg already. Because what happens is, you get eggs and you get puzzle pieces. The puzzle pieces actually help you evolve your creatures, and your eggs will give you new creatures when they hatch. Well, don't you know, when I hatched the egg, the one egg, it actually was a Mega Evolution. A Mega Monster. It was like, because it jumped up 10 levels before I ever even started using it. So of course it went into my deck, into my team immediately. But yes, I'm actually enjoying the original Puzzle and Dragons better than I am the Super Mario Bros. One. For some reason, to me, Super Mario Bros. Doesn't lend itself well to a game like that. Now, if this was, say, the Final Fantasy one, I'd be all on that, trust me, because for some reason I think that lends itself way better. But that could just be me. Now we have some PSP games. The PSP games were also buy 2 get 1 free. What do we have here? We have Final Fantasy Tactics: The War of the Lions. Now, I have not played this game, but I have heard that the Final Fantasy Tactics games are actually really good. And I'm starting to get really back into strategy JRPGs. So this will be a game for darn sure that I actually play, and I'm going to try and beat it and review it for you. Besides, I need to well, in case anybody's curious, I had been neglecting my PSP collection, so I decided today, yeah, I need to fix that. Here's one for my friends who are gearheads, and this is actually a game in one of my favorite subseries of Need for Speed, Underground Rivals. I will not open this case only because the UMD is in there. Because if they forgot to take it out, and it's actually really loose in there, and it falls out if you open it, and I can't get it on the spindle. So that's the reason I'm not going to open it. I am looking forward to playing this game because I am a huge Underground fan. Like I said, my favorite sub-series of Need for Speed. This, believe it or not, the Underground games, a lot of people don't know this, that was the game that actually got me into the Need for Speed series because I wouldn't play it I hadn't played it otherwise. This was a freebie. No, I'm not kidding. This is Wipeout Pure, which would have been $5, but because of a buy two get one free deal, yeah, guess what? It didn't cost me a damn thing. I am a fan of the Wipeout games. When the PSN store came back online after it got taken down by a hacking group, I made sure I played it because I was actually very curious about the Wipeout games. I never played them before, and I remember when I was a kid, I loved like F-Zero, which I think, and somebody can correct me, this was like PlayStation's answer to F-Zero. I think I actually enjoy this more than I enjoy F-Zero, and that may be blasphemy to some people, but you know what? No joke, I think I actually enjoy this more than that. Just like I enjoy Need for Speed more than some people, more than I enjoyed Gran Turismo, which I can never get into because that's way too sim for me. And I'm even admitting that. We do have a PS2 game, but here's the thing. I don't know what the hell this is actually called. This is actually, I can tell you this much. This is from the Simple 2000s series, and it is volume number 15. What the guy at the store told me, and he was actually, I will say this about the people at Play and Trade. They were actually but the person I dealt with was very nice. Could also be the fact that I nearly spent $150 in there, but yeah. He told me that one of the people that used to work there had a friend that was in Japan, that lived in Japan, and would send in like imports. He also took the time to explain to me what the Simple 2000 means. Excuse me. Here's what it is for those who don't know. The Simple 2000 series was a series of budget games, that were 2,000 yen, $20 or under. And there's this one, and there's a bunch of other games in the series. Obviously, this is number 15. If I go back there, and if there's any more of them, I'm going to try and pick them up because I really, really, really think that that's actually an interesting concept. And yeah, so I think we need to have more budget series games. I don't know if, outside of the greatest hits games, I don't know if we have like a budget series in the US. Because sometimes even the greatest hits games really aren't that budget friendly, if you know what I mean. Because even $20 or $30 can still be a lot. And if you think about it, in case anybody's curious, I spent like $146 in there. But then again, I got two that were buy two get one free, and that was actually pretty awesome. So that is the pickups for the day. Or the week actually. We have the Memorial Mayano DVD, and we have some Play and Trade stuff. If you live in the New Jersey area, the South New Jersey area, the Play and Trade I went to was in Moorestown Mall, which actually is a very small mall. But if you need a place to go there for your games, because actually they don't have a GameStop, which is funny. I walked in there, they had the Play and Trade, but they have no GameStop. Not like they need it, because the Play and Trade, even though it's a smaller selection of games, it was actually a very nice store, and I will highly recommend it to people. But yeah, there's That also, if you like pizza, and I usually don't recommend places, check out Brooklyn Pizza in the Moorestown Mall. They're actually really good, and there's actually, from what I found out, one in Woodbury. So go check them out, and yeah. Actually, that was also a very quiet mall, which I actually kind of like. But anyway, that's the pickups. That's a bit of a thoughts on plane trade, and even a food joint review for you. We do full service around here every so often. You'll have a good one. I'll see you in the next video, which I might have another one coming up in a bit. See ya!